everything. Yep. And then, like I said, the keyholes of the arms. You can just kind of look at the arms and you see that there's a difference in the space between the left and right arm, between the torso. And that can be any number of things. It can be that shift that he had. That'll change that. If there's a twist, it'll change the space in those holes between the arms and everything. So that's one way of just looking and seeing. One shoulder being closer than the other. So what draws my attention is his left spiral line. And we name the spiral line on the upper half for the hip that it begins on. Okay? So you see how that shoulder, the right shoulder seems a little bit closer? Mm-hmm. Okay? So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, all right. So we'll do the left spiral line, and so it'll come from the hip, internal, external obliques, serratus. Go ahead and turn around. Oh, okay, that'll work there. Okay. It'll come around across the scapula. You can go either the rhomboids, or excuse me, you can do the infraspinatus on the top side of the scapula, or you can go serratus on the bottom side of the scapula, and then across the rhomboids onto the splenius. So you end up on the same side of the neck as you started on for that spiral. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. So face up on the table, please.
Okay.
And so you want a little slack in that line, so go ahead and lay all the way back, please. Go ahead and bring the knees up. Yep, good enough. So now it's even a little bit more evident with the shoulder and everything. It's just slightly higher. And sometimes they can see it as well with their peripheral vision. If he just drops his chin down, he may see that one shoulder is up a little bit higher than the other. So our line is going to be on a little diagonal path down and around, and then we'll move and end up on this side of his neck. Okay. So once again, as you're moving into the across the abs here. So the movement, all we're really looking for right now is just breathing. Good enough movement there. If you had some really stubborn or reticing cases, you could probably ask for some twisting through the torso or something like that to activate the internal and external obliques. And so the spiral.
So where did you start compared to the ASIS?
Right on it.
Right on it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought you did.
Yeah. And as you get to the ribs, you don't want to poke underneath the ribs. You kind of have to float the tissue up over the ribs there.
Gotcha.
So the psoas is also a good cause of a twist through the body. And so what happens quite often is, like I said, when you do this line, because we do this fairly early in the series, they may come out looking more twisted because this spiral line is covering a deeper, it's compensating for a deeper twist in the body. So you release this, and what you do is you end up showing that maybe the psoas and other deeper muscles in the spine are holding a twist. All right, so now go ahead and roll to your side and face me, please. And just move this arm up out of the way wherever's comfortable. Good. And so once again, I'll just back up a little bit, and so now he can actually kind of get a little bit of a twist into me, you know, and we can bring in a little muscle activity that way. Doesn't have to be a huge amount. So when you get to the scapula, you have to kind of make your choice as to whether you feel like you're going to go underneath or on top of it. You can always go back for seconds.
What do you prefer to do? Is it have
I end
big
up going-
tissue or?
Yeah, most of the time I end up just going over the top,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But if you get there and it just doesn't seem like you got what you needed out of the deal, then try releasing underneath the scapula as well.
Just
Coming up with you. All right. So now, then I'm going to finish up this line. I'm going to ask him to just go ahead and roll onto his stomach. Go ahead and roll onto your stomach. Let's lose the pillow there because it's putting the arms in the back.
Only the arms.
Yeah, I have the arms up to the side and down here. There you go. You warm enough?
Mm-hmm.
got future career with ESPN, Chris.
All right, so now go ahead and just flip your head to this end on your back. Yeah,
My back.
Yeah, because I need to get to the neck and everything. Figure out where I'm at here.
Where are you trying exactly hit in the neck? Finish the
The muscle itself, or
Yeah.
it's the splenius.
splenius.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and overlap just a little bit here. I'm going to go back to that scapula and pick up those rhomboids again, and then as I cross the spinous processes, come on back up onto the neck there. So, nope, you're fine. So, he's got a nice little racing stripe across him.
Just follow this path trail.
That's right. And then as you get onto the spinous processes, and then you can begin to get a little bit of, tuck your chin just a little, there you go, and keep turning there. All right. So